welcome. Thank you all so much for joining your girl Meka, a Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance, live for an all signs reading, where we're going to do a you versus them, looking at the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. What is their true feelings for you and intentions? If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. And do know that subscribing to this channel includes an exciting perk of being entered to win a free personal tarot reading. Of course, you definitely will have to go visit my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, to submit your entry if you're truly interested in winning a reading for the month of September. But I do hope that you do take advantage of that opportunity because it's a free reading. Who doesn't like stuff free? And speaking of free, congratulations to our August winner again, to I think what's her name? Tamiko. I think it's Tamiko Johnson. Y'all, I just had a blonde moment. This is what happens when you go live. I tell you, this is what happens when you go live. But congratulations. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And you, by just interacting with me, joining lives, leaving comments, is going to increase your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. So yeah, check it out, guys. Thank you guys again so much for being here. We're going to first start off with Aries, of course. But first, I want to remind everybody that here on this channel, we are a community. So don't hesitate to interact with me live, saying hello, interacting with each other in the chat. We just ask that you keep the chat positive. No negativity, no drama, none of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I see that we have a few people here. I always give shout out to my amazing subscribers here. Hey y'all, good to see everyone. We have Miss Michelle. Hey Michelle. Saying hey Meka and hey to Lisa, our amazing mod. Speaking of Miss Lisa, she is one of our amazing mods that's going to be answering your questions and also keep you guys informed in the live chat. We also have Miss Delaney. Hey, good to see you. Connie, hey. We got Shannon. Good to see you, Shannon. Who else we got up in here, y'all? Reds, waiting, eager for that Aries reading. I see you. All right, y'all. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and begin the reading. If you're new here, I'm brutally honest. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to be brutally honest with our messages. So hopefully these messages give you guys clarity. You know, some tarot readers, they'll give you a little bit of frou-frou, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm going to give you the truth. That's what I'm going to give you, the truth. Indeed, the truth. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself situated. Hey, Cassandra. I should have had all this stuff prepared before I went live. But we're going to get it together. Okay. So let's see. All right. I'm making sure I have my what sign we're currently on listed in the chat, because I guarantee there's going to be somebody that comes in and they're going to be like, what sign are you on? And I'm going to be like, it's right there. All right. Shannon said, red looks amazing on you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I feel like some red today, y'all. All right, let's do this. Aries, Aries. Any Aries here? I see we have Michelle. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Person that they're currently connected to in love and romance. What is this person's true feelings and intentions towards Aries? All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the World in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. This is somebody that can't go on without you. They feel like there's definitely some unfinished business. I'm getting this person looking at you as this Queen of Pentacles. Very stable, very solid, very secure. Someone who has it all together. Independent. And I'm noticing in their energy, not so much. So you know this is your reading because you, Aries, could be in fact someone who is a lot more stable than this person. Have more you bring to the table. But there's been some type of delay with this person reuniting with you. And it's fear holding them back. I'm getting a strong sense of insecurity from this person. Feeling like they're not good enough, or they would never be good enough for what you need. But they don't want to let you go because you bring a lot of security and peace to them. I'm getting more so financial or money, something like that. With the Queen of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords in reverse, your energy is someone that's really trying to not really think too much about this situation. Just kind of let it be what it be. And I think a lot of you guys, when you consider this person, you're like, been there, done that. I'm ready to move on, Meka. I'm ready to see what else is out there. Yeah, I'm ready to invest my efforts, what I bring to the table, to someone else. Remember I said you bring a lot to the table. You do. You do bring a lot to the table. And I think it took a long time, Aries, for you to recognize your sense of self-worth. Like you kind of got in your own way because of maybe what this person said or did. They made you feel kind of like you weren't good enough for them when in fact you were actually better than they were. It's like somebody projecting their insecurities, their fears, their lack onto you. But in fact, you were the one that was standing in the power the entire time. And it had you very confused and very blind to the truth that you need to set yourself free from this situation. So I see in Aries, if this is your reading, doing what you can to move on from this. Yeah. You felt like staying in this brought you Nothing good with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There could have even been repeated cycles of this where you were in this relationship and you found yourself constantly on this spinning wheel of bad karma, bad results, things not working out with this person. So the point is, the reason why this person, if you're listening, you're like, well, I'm trying to not even think about this person. A lot of you guys already started dating other people or what have you. The reason why it's coming up is because this person's trying to manifest you back. It's right here. And if you don't take them back, then, you know, they're hoping that whatever other options you have don't work out. Yeah, they hope these options are stressing you out. So what is this person's intentions when it comes to Aries? It's kind of petty. This seems like a very immature, petty person. Miserable, like. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. They intend to try to, like, get over this the best that they can. And the reason why I say the best that they can is because they've been waiting for a long time to hear from you or for you to take action, and you have not. So they're beginning to lose patience. What about Aries? What is Aries' intentions? With the Six of Swords in the reverse to the King of Swords in the reverse, you plan to, again, get out of your head about this, but something is drawing you right back to this person, and it's love. Like, it doesn't change the fact that you don't love this person. I think you love this person. You just can't deal with the abuse. It seems like some type of form of abuse that this person is putting you through, psychological mostly. Things that they would say, false promises. It had you very confused in your head. So you're like, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. As much as I love this person, and I'm getting your love, Aries, was very pure. I'm getting an Aries that had genuine intentions. And I'm getting you gave this person all that you had, all that you got. Yeah. See, all that you got. Queen of Cups. Very genuine love, very pure love, very nurturing love. So of course your person misses that. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I'm sure many of you Aries are going to say, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with this person. Of course not. I don't think you do. I think it's pretty clear that you don't want to deal with them, but it looks like this person is still heavily thinking about you. Yeah, they want the benefit. I'm not really getting love from this person on their behalf. I'm more so getting the benefits of being with someone like you would actually make them feel better about themselves, make them feel confident, make them feel secure, something like that. All right. Could be connecting to an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also getting Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be any sign, but that's the main energies right there. Let me know if it resonates. All right, guys. Next, we're going to be going to Taurus. Bree. Bree said, wait. Just 1 minute. Nah. Come through, Meka, with the red lip. Yes, honey. Serving. Giving beats. Giving life. Serving, honey. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. So sweet. It was given, I'm about to be on camera tonight, so I better look like I'm going somewhere. That's what this is. Because I was not looking like this earlier today. Trust me. Just keeping it real. Hey, Fred. Hey, Pablo. How you doing? All right, y'all. We're going to move on to Taurus. Thank you, Frankie. Frankie said you look beautiful, Meka. Thank you. Ashley said red suits me. I know I get a lot of compliments with red. I'm more of I'm trying to step more into color. So I don't know. I just, it looks good. I know how to dress up nice. I'm just not a color girl, but I'm trying to get into more colors. So it is what it is. Yeah, Lauren, correct. Lauren says we need to dress up for ourselves more often. Absolutely. They say when you look, no, they say you dress how you feel. That's what they say. And then when you actually feel or look a certain type of way, it builds your confidence and it makes you feel beautiful or handsome, upbeat. It's just something about, especially for women, when you get all dressed up and you be stepping out or you get that new hairdo, it just does something. It just boosts your confidence. You like, hey. Y'all ladies, y'all know when you come out of the hair salon and you're like, yes, yes, yes. It just does something to you. It puts a little, extra dip in your walk, an extra little flip of the hair. It does something to you. I don't know. So yes, I agree with you, Lauren. Definitely dress up more for yourself. You'll feel better. And if you're single, definitely take the extra effort every day to just look single and ready. Look single and ready, put together. Don't be walking around with them. Y'all know my running joke on this channel. Ladies, don't be walking around with them bonnets on up in the Walmart and then mad because no man want to talk to you. Or walking around with them booty shorts and mad because no man want to holler at you. But baby, you got to look pretty. You got to look put together. You don't have to look like you going out, but you just have to look presentable. Yeah. Single and ready. Correct, Ashley. You got to look single and ready. Come on, y'all. I'm trying to play a matchmaker. All right, let's do this. And I'll tell you a tip, ladies. Bright colors. Bright colors is the trick. So if you ever go out to an event or you go anywhere where you want to get guys' attention, wear bright colors. Wear orange, wear red, wear yellows, wear pinks, anything like that. That's bright. Okay? Because what do bright colors do? It draws people's attention. They'll be like, who is that? It makes sense, right? It draws people's attention. So even if they weren't intentionally looking for you, a guy sees you walking in with a red dress, they'll be like, wait, who that? And it gets their attention to at least look your way. And then you can give them that look and you can be like, hey. Bright colors. But I'm not talking about them highlighter yellows, highlighter pinks. I'm not talking about that ghetto. I'm just talking about bright colors. And if you want to look soft, ladies, florals, ruffles, right? Is more feminine. And if you don't know what to wear, follow some of your favorite, like they have a lot of influencers out here who do like fashion. And buy some of the outfits they're wearing that you think is flattering, for a date or for a night out or whatever. So, so you kind of use them as like your own personal fashion stylist. Fellas, same things. There's guy influencers that dress up really nice. If you're like, I don't even know what to wear or where to begin, find an influencer that really has a style that speaks to you and purchase some of their stuff. So that way you don't be looking broke, busted, and disgusting. Just saying. All right, let's do this, Taurus. Thank you, Keita. Thank you, boo. All right, let's do this, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Taurus and the person that Taurus is connected to in love and romance? We have the World in the reverse. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Hierophant. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Cups. This person feels like you guys are meant to be together. And they're trying to come up with the best approach to make this relationship happen. I'm getting that there may have been issues in the past or in the current with this person having disagreements with you or you disagreements with them. And it's created quite the tension between you two. In your energy, Taurus, I'm getting that you're kind of like trying to decide what you should do. Two of Wands speaks of, should I go? Should I stay? What should I do? Most of you guys, I'm getting you're kind of leaning towards leaving because of some sense of betrayal you feel from this person. You feel like this person really hurt you. You feel like this person really put 10 swords in your back. And so at this time, many of you Tauruses are sitting back, pouring into yourself, being selfish for once, and really considering ignoring this person's offer if they come in because of this betrayal. Yeah, this betrayal also may have a lot to do with the fact that this person may have not taken action sooner. That hurts as well for you, Taurus, right? Yeah. For someone so convinced that you guys are meant to be together, you would have expected this person to show up. Some of you guys could have been married to this person or had a long-term committed relationship of some sort. And this person wants to mend that and bring it back. Yeah. Ever since you've been gone, I think this person's energy has been completely thrown off because they're so used to having you in their life. Yeah. They just want to kind of go off into the sunset and have a fresh new beginning. Peace. No drama. I really want to see why this person's holding back. I'm getting they're a very slow mover. That's what I'm noticing. Why is this person moving so slow and holding back? Because that seems like an issue here for you, Taurus. With the Strength in reverse, it's fear. It's fear of what, Spirit? I'm getting fear from this from themselves. This is somebody that may have engaged in some very toxic, low vibrational behaviors, and they're scared that they possibly can't change that. With the devil in the reverse. Like if this is somebody that has addictions or a lifestyle, a cheater, a liar, deceiver, what have you, their biggest fear is that I may not be able to change that. I've been going and operating like this for so long. I just honestly don't know if I can change. I know that Taurus wants me to get control of this, but this is so hard. I don't think I can do it. So what does this person intend to do then? Let's look at that. They don't know. I think the Chariot in reverse speaks to somebody that's just still holding back. Yeah. Trying to control themselves from going towards you. But they do miss you and they feel like there's some unfinished business. They just know they've caused you so much trauma and pain. So it's like, I can't come to Taurus unless I'm different. I can't approach Taurus or even extend any kind of offer unless I'm completely different. If I'm not different, then there's a strong possibility that I'll be rejected, and it'll be a major blow to this person's ego that's already fragile. This is a very like sensitive, immature person I'm getting. Yeah. They get in their own way. Like they just like a self-sabotaging type person. Like I'd rather be in control of not going towards Taurus to apologize because I may get my ego hurt. So I just rather just suffer in silence or something. I don't know what else to say about that. I guess we'll stop the reading right there, Taurus. It's clear to me that you're trying to decide. Let's get some advice for Taurus on what they should do here. Ultimately, with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords, this may sound harsh, but you need to some way and somehow communicate to this person how much this is hurting you, how this is frustrating you, how their behavior is not what you intended to sign up for. You know, you have to be honest and let this person know if you haven't done so already. Some of you guys have, some of you guys have not. So it just depends on your circumstance and your situation, but they definitely need to be made aware, like, this is my boundary, this is my standards. Okay, that's what I have. Your person could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, an Aries, Capricorn, Leo. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Next, we got Gemini. All right, y'all, we rolling tonight. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Thank you to our amazing mods tonight. Miss Lisa, Fred, Keita, thank y'all for holding it down. I see we got Geminis trickling on in. If you're a Gemini, rep your set. Where you at? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Where are you, fellow air signs? Chris says, finally, the only black woman reading cards. What? Dang, somebody deleted it. Who deleted? Oh, you deleted it. Oh, Fred deleted it. What did it say? Hold on, let me see. Final black woman tarot reader. I never find one. Oh, okay, you didn't have to delete Chris's comment. Okay. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate the comment. I see what you put. That's cool. I appreciate the love. Thank you. All right, Gemini, let's do this. me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the current situation surrounding Gemini and the person that Gemini is currently connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Judgment in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. This person definitely wants to revisit this relationship. There may have been some type of ending between you two. And I'm getting that ever since you've been gone, they've been trying to formulate some type of plan to bring things into more calmer waters with the Six of Swords here. Yeah, they want to create a family dynamic, a Ten of Pentacles. That's wealth, abundance, security with you. Yeah. Some of you guys, this person may even consider marriage. They just feel, you know, like fresh start. Let's just see where it goes. The sky's the limit. Only if Gemini will give me a chance. Give me a chance. I don't have much to offer you, but give me a chance. You know, it's kind of funny because I'm getting this as a dreamer. This is somebody who dreams big, but they may not necessarily have it right now. But they believe that they can make it happen with you. I don't know. And the reason why I say that is because you look at this person as someone that just kind of comes in, leaves out, breadcrumbs their way in the relationship. You would think it would be quite foolish to go towards this person. Some of you guys, you would feel it's quite foolish to even communicate with this person at this time. Yeah, because of all the pain that they've caused you. Six of Cups in the reverse. So a lot of you guys are going a whole nother direction. You're not even going towards this person anymore. You've tried it. That's what you're saying. I've already tried working on things with this person and it just never works. I never get cooperation. I get a person that's just all about them. And what they can benefit out of being in this relationship with me. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of attraction they have for you as well, like sexual desires. I'm also getting stability. That's a big one, stability. So it's something about you may bring more to the table. I got that as well, like in the Aries reading we just did as well. Could be connecting to an Aries or fire sign, Gemini. See, the thing about this person that is making this relationship possibly not move forward is they're not sure like the right approach. Like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I show up? You know, because it's going to be a lot for me to change. Why do they feel like it's a lot? Yeah, it's a lot because with the King of Wands, they feel like they would have to step their game all the way up. Going from a Page of Wands to a King of Wands is a drastic change. You're talking about a child turning into a man. You know what I'm saying? A boy turning into a woman. You know, you're asking someone to mature significantly overnight. And this person doesn't feel like they have it in them. So they feel like they would probably bite off more than they can chew. And that's why this cycle is remaining open, because It's like they fantasize about taking action. Now, I said this person's head is in the clouds. They fantasized about this beautiful relationship of what you guys can have, what it can look like if you guys were in harmony. But their biggest fear is that they may not measure up. Yep. So they're self-sabotaging. Yep. If they decide to just say, I give up, 7 of Wands in the reverse. It looks like, let's see, what is their true intentions moving forward? Just to carry that weight. It's almost like they're just carrying this burden on their own, like carrying the burden of apologizing. This person doesn't even want to apologize. Like that would make them feel weak. So again, they feel like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I fix this? Because if I use that approach, I'll look this kind of way. If I use this kind of approach, Gemini is going to judge me this kind of way. If I go about it this way, I may get rejected. It's weird. It's a really crazy energy, crazy work, as they say. Yeah, so they're going to probably miss out on this opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. That's what it looks like because of this fear that they have. It will be so much easier for you to go towards this person because the energy of this person is so immature and so needing you to go towards them for reassurance that they may just miss out on this opportunity. And I don't even think you're really, this is you. You don't even really, I don't think a lot of you guys really want to deal with this person at this point. You just don't want to, you don't want to be bothered, I'm hearing. Yeah. As hard as it is, you're just taking control of the situation and saying, you know what? This person's probably never going to change. They're probably never going to level up. I just need to take it for what it is and go about my business. And that will be correct. If you're not satisfied, Gemini, with someone that you're in a relationship with, you can have a tough conversation with them and let them know how you feel because your feelings are valid. But it's up to that other person as your partner to listen and to actually work with you to make those significant changes to make the relationship grow and blossom. Because even if this person's satisfied, it doesn't mean that you are, right? And that's where a lot of relationships go bad. One partner wants one thing, the other wants something else. Then there's this clash because one person is constantly compromising and the other person just doesn't want to compromise. And your person doesn't want to compromise, Gemini, because they're scared of how they'll look. That's kind of immature, if you ask me. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. A lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Taurus. I got Pisces. I got Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Could be any sign though. Let me know if it resonates. All right, Cancer, you're up. 111 in the room. That's what's up. Don't forget, y'all, to hit the like button. Thank you so much. All for being here and hanging out with us tonight. Again, if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you guys are tapping the screen as well so we can get more beautiful souls here to get these messages this evening. And if you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and do so because every single month I do give away one free personal tarot reading. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. After you hit subscribe, visit my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, and go to the link that says giveaway and enter your chance to win a free personal tarot reading with me, okay? You can find all that information if you're watching the recording in the description box below. Also, do know I offer personal readings, so if you're interested in that, that can be also found on that same website. All right, Cancerians, let's do it. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Patricia says, hi, Meka. And Cancer Gang, you look beautiful. She said, the Gemini reading let me know a lot. Awesome. I'm glad it helped you a lot as a cross watcher. We also have Brittany Dior here. Hey, Brittany Dior. She says, I'm a Gemini, Cancer cusp. So that's one for me too. So it resonated with you too. Awesome. All right, Cancer, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's not the link I want to put in there. There we go. Okay, we're on Cancer, y'all. Sorry. Let me reshuffle. I hate when that happens. Sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it's not a good thing. So we're going to make sure it's right. We're going to get it right, get it tight. Thank you, Bluebird. Thank y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current love situation surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is connected to in love and romance at this time? All right. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Emperor. And underneath the deck, we have the Magician in the reverse. I don't like this energy for you, Cancer. This feels like someone that's a bit controlling. And now that they kind of feel like they're losing control of the situation, they're having some problems. I'm also getting, it's not even about love for this person. It's about, again, control. By way of manipulating, tell you everything you want to hear. But what does that have to do with this person's feelings? They feel like being with you makes them feel good, but I feel like secretly, like they have hidden agendas that keeps coming out, like a manipulator, a liar, a deceiver, a con artist. Yeah, there it is, like using you, right? Six of Pentacles. As long as I'm getting something out of the deal from Cancer, I'm okay with being with Cancer. But I don't necessarily want to commit to Cancer because I have other people that I can benefit off of too. This person likes to have options or other people that they can benefit off of. It seems like a big moocher energy. Here goes a High Priestess in the reverse again. Secrets, hidden agendas. Yeah, like greed. Y'all see this now. You know, Four of Pentacles in reverse is like somebody that is like hoarding. They don't necessarily need, but they keep. So even if they feel like your love and all that is pure and all that, it's like that doesn't matter to this person. What matters is what you can supply them. Okay. I think that's the justice kind of going in circles, the same kind of message I'm getting. So what about you? Let's look at you real quick. With the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Wands to the High Priestess in reverse, you know, I think you're undecided about this situation totally. Like a lot of you guys say, yeah, I'm tired of this person. I don't want to deal with them. That's what you tell people, like how you feel about it. But the truth is, you don't know. You just want your happily ever after. So you're just trying to decide like what's the right path. Ultimately, what's the right path? That's for a lot of you. But then a lot of you guys tell yourself, like, if I go back to this person, there's a strong possibility it'll be a bad investment. So I'm getting kind of like you have this, you look at the situation from two different lenses. Exactly. Blueprint says that's greedy. Yeah, this person is very greedy. It's a lot of greed here, this person. And poor Cancer, that resonates with this person. Like you've been thinking about this person for a very long time while this person's just been thinking about what they can benefit off of you. Like that's what this is all about, right? Correct. Like that's what I'm saying. Spirit is even telling me with the Emperor to the Three of Cups, this person will basically show up like they're an emperor, like they've changed, like they've evolved, grown, they're going to do right. You know, the Emperor is like a committed energy. It's someone that has the intentions to settle down, to be in a long-term committed relationship. You know, someone that wants to potentially, you know, find their empress. And there's no gender in tarot, but we're talking about somebody that's serious. But the truth is they're going to use that tactic. See, you can't make this up. The Emperor to the Three of Cups to the King of Pentacles in reverse. So really what's hidden is after that reuniting takes place, your person transforms to this King of Pentacles in reverse, which is greed. Take, 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 take. So if this is your reading, you may have noticed that this person goes through waves of being different energies, you know, like somebody that can show up to be somebody responsible, serious, respectable, a good guy, a good girl, somebody that wants to settle down. They may even, you know, even dress it up and do certain things that look like they're on the right track. But then once they feel like they got you, once they feel like you guys are in this space of this friendly energy, you guys are having a good time, you're laughing, they're having a good time, then they practically intend to flip the script on you, which you guys probably seen this before, Cancer, or some of you guys already experienced this, and become this person just taken from you. Yeah. And that's where Spirit is saying, like, you're going to start turning up those boundaries even more. You're going to start holding this person way more accountable, because the thing about it is this person kind of knows what you want, but they just test your gangster. Like, no matter what you say or do, unless you back it up with action, this person doesn't believe you. They're going to continue to manipulate you. How many times does the Magician in the reverse have to come out in this reading? Some of y'all could be dealing with a narcissist. I'm just saying. Okay. Somebody very, very low vibrational. Yeah. See, another card about taking. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So what is the advice? I don't really have to go further. It keeps repeating the same messages. I guess it's like serving as a big warning, Cancer, for those that need it. Some of y'all have already been through this cycle already. Some of you guys are still in this energy, but I'm getting a Cancer. You're definitely thinking about it. You're thinking about the situation, thinking about this person, and what gets you every time is when this person comes back and tells you all these things, and then you fall for it. You see a glimmer of hope and you're convinced they're changed, and it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. The lies, the lies, the lies, y'all. Advice. We have the sun. Yeah, like this is like spirits yelling, like everything Meka's been saying has been illuminated. Like I've spread the light on the truth. Yeah, that this person's a page of pentacles. They're going to breadcrumb you. The truth is they're a page. There is no king in this. And how do you know what I'm saying is the truth? Is whenever you would like be in a relationship with someone like this, they would just do just enough. And then you're like, okay, like, are you going to do more? Remember you said you were going to do this. Remember you said you were going to do that. No, they're going to do just enough to make you happy. Put a smile on your face. They know that you lead with love. And then they're going to go right back to doing this. And then once they see you start getting upset again, that Queen of Swords energy we saw, like, hey, 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 hey. That's how you talk to that person. They're like, oh, here, here, here. You want a cookie? And you're like, okay, all right, I'll forgive you. And then round and around, it's like wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. And you will repeat the karmic cycle until, guess what? The lesson is learned. That's how it works. Now, keep in mind, this is not everybody's reading. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is not everybody's reading. But if you know you were in this cycle with this person, they are a habitual time waster. Yeah. Because this is what they were selling, 10 of Cups. They would say, hey, we can be, lovebirds and all that. And then it was always conflict. See that? You see how it's hot? It's hidden. Boom. Look at these dogs fighting. Y'all was fighting like cats and dogs over just loving each other. Can you just love me? Well, no, there is no love into this. It's all about what this person can get. All right. And the choice is yours, Cancer. But that's what I have. You could be connecting to an Aries, a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Could be any sign. Those are the main ones coming through. But yeah, typical narcissistic cycle. I don't know if you guys know a lot about narcissistic personality disorder and the abuse, but they target very empathetic people. You know what I'm saying? They target vulnerable people. And this is where we have to really do the work, and we have to recognize, hey, I may be an empath. I may be a loving person. I may be very kind, but I have to protect my peace. And when I speak up and let people know what my boundaries are, I got to stand 10 toes down on business. Every single time. Don't let up. Don't let people walk all over you, give you false promises. Bull. We grown folks around here. You either go do it or you not. And if you're not, I will find someone else who will. God bless. Love and light. Namaste. Stay the F away. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because at the end of the day, a man or a woman that truly loves you will do just about anything they have to do to keep you. They will not complain. They will not bitch. They will not fight. They will not argue. They'll just say, okay, well, let me see what I can do. They're not going to say, what? See, that's what I'm talking about. You want me to do this? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I mean, what you expect me to do? What you expect me to do? I mean, do you know all the stuff that I've done for you? And you like, I just asked you, could you help me a little bit more around the house? But you act like I don't give you no money to help pay these bills. You act like I don't do this. You act like I don't do that. And you like, I just asked, can I get a little help? See, and in that moment, when that person crosses that boundary of yelling at you, cursing at you, disrespecting you, it's time to have a conversation. Excuse me, but the next time that you raise your voice at me, curse at me, and disrespect me, I'm going to have to leave this relationship because I don't curse you out. I don't disrespect you. And anything you have asked me to do, I do it respectfully and I respond to you in a respectful way. And you see how calm and kind. See? And if they're like, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. See, so what? You want to leave me? You want to leave me? And I would just, don't feed into it. Just look at them like, oh, you want to leave? Fine. But you know what? I'm going to just leave. Let them leave. Lock the door. Lock the door. Change the locks. Lock the door. Bye. Adios. Not today, Satan. Because I promise you, when people come into your life and they're damaged, they're hurt, they're miserable, they're doing worse than you are, a lot of times they want to bring you down to that low vibration. But you have to rise above it. And you have to stay here with it and not go down to that vibration. And at that point, you got a choice to make. You can say, listen, I need you to know that's not what we're doing around here. And have a calm, mature conversation. And after that, let them know what the consequences are. If you do that again, I'm going to have to leave this relationship because I don't like a man to yell and cuss at me. Because, a lot of these grown boys, broken men will do that. And these ladies, y'all want to yell, cuss, fight, same thing. That's abuse. You don't have to do all that. You just talk. And if you feel like you can't talk like a mature adult, then y'all don't need to be together. Because you're never going to get anything accomplished if you're responding to argue instead of responding to understand. You gotta listen to understand instead of listen to respond. That's what I meant to say. You gotta listen to understand, not listen to respond. Does that make sense? Listen to understand what they're saying and not listen to get your point across because they heard you the first time. They heard you the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. You call them and they don't answer their phone. They saw your phone call. How many folks walk around and not have their phone talking about, oh, I missed your call because I fell asleep. I missed your call because my phone died. I missed your call because I lost my phone. Come on. How many folks really gonna be losing? How many of y'all on your phone now? Lies. It's like, okay. And I'll just say respectfully, I understand, but communication with somebody I'm dating or somebody I'm in a relationship is very important to me. So if you feel like, responding to my phone calls and text messages too much, then maybe we're not a match. Maybe we're not a match. And if that person say, okay, no problem, and they still do the same thing, then you just respectfully say, you know what? I did communicate with you and let you know what I needed, but I feel like we're still not vibing or matching too well with the communication piece. And that's an important thing to me. So I'm going to have to just respectfully move forward. Deuces. Because what one man won't, another man will. What a one woman won't do, another woman will. So why settle? And you know why we settle, people? A lot of us, we settle because we have some fears and insecurities within us that says we can't do better. Ooh. Take a moment, take a breath. You were with that toxic person, collective, because you were in a space where you were so scared to go out and be alone for a second, or scared you would never find love again, or feel like you can't do better. This is the best I can get. That's insecurity within you. That's fear within you. And that's why the toxic person stayed in your life for 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 20 years because you allowed them to stay. Got free will. You got free will now. Now, here's the deal. If you're in any immediate danger, there is no need to have a conversation. What you talking to that person for? If that person is doing anything to cause immediate harm to you, themselves, or others, you need to not walk and get your purse. Bitch, you need to run. That's where you need to go. Run. Bye. Track shoes. Gone. Out. Bye-bye. Nothing to talk about. No. Why did you hit me? Girl, what you saying? Girl, what you saying? It's time to call the police, the boys in blue, to come take this fool about your house and lock him up and don't bail him out. A man that puts their hands on you, ladies, has zero respect for you. They don't give a about you. They think you are a piece of I don't care what they say. They have no respect. A real man that values is going to treat you like a queen. Period. Y'all hear me? When a man is disrespecting you intentionally, they don't want you. And then you guys wonder why they go and cheat. Fellas, if you find a woman doesn't respect you, she's going to eventually leave you or cheat. And she probably doesn't respect you because you're not rising up and being a real man. You're kind of being kind of soft. You might have to rise up and be a little bit more, holding her down, making her feel safe. And a woman will not feel safe if you yelling at her, if you cussing at her, if you beating her, if you abusing her mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. A woman will leave you because a woman has to feel loved and secure and safe with her man. That's the only job of a man. And a woman will do anything for you. Y'all want to know a secret, fellas? Make a woman feel like a queen. Like she's the best person in the world. And the sad truth is a lot of y'all men out here really struggle doing that because you're scared that a woman's going to betray you or lie to you. Well, there's actually women out here looking for a man like that. But the reason why you're getting those women that's treating you like that is because these are women that's not in your vibration. You're going for the girls that look like they ready to get on a pole, like they ready to be at a P. Diddy party or a P. Diddy video, and it's going to be using you up, using you down. So yeah, of course, they're going to cheat on you and you take your money and stuff because that's what they for. They for the streets. But get you a wholesome, nice, decent, classy queen and treat her like such. She'll do anything for you. She'll cook, she'll clean, she'll take care of your children, all that stuff. And I'm saying this because, and the reason why I'm going to get back to the reading, y'all, but I feel like it has to be said because energetically, spiritually speaking, I feel like there's a shift. And I don't know if y'all notice it, but globally there's a shift. I feel like there's a shift where we're noticing a lot of men are becoming more feminine and a lot of women are becoming more masculine. and it's throwing things off. And thus, more people are not necessarily coming together to build solid, long-lasting relationships. We're going like this because the energy's off. And it's because we're not going based on the word. The compass is right there in the word, in the Bible. It's right there. Or whatever your spiritual belief, it's all pretty much very similar. It's really just about honoring, respecting, and loving one another, right? But we lose sight of that because we got dating apps, right? We got the dating apps. We got the corn hub. You know, I can't say it because we on YouTube. We got corn hub that folks be getting on. Then we got other stuff folks be going to, the scrippers, the night walkers, and everything else. And we're losing sight of developing healthy social relationships, just as friends, but let alone not only friends, but also romantic partners. So there's a shift. And that's why I kind of spend my little TED Talk talking about that today, because I really just want a lot of people to like really wake up to the truth that men and women are different, but how we treat each other is also going to be how people are going to treat you. And how you respect yourself is how people are going to respect you. If you don't love yourself and respect yourself, then people are going to treat you accordingly. If you stand up and have boundaries, ladies, and have standards and don't settle for BS, then no man that has bad intentions is going to stay around long, because they're going to realize that they have no power over you. You give away your power when you start letting these dudes slide, when you let them do what they want to do, say what they want to say. Fellas, you let these ladies slide when you let them, take your money and do all this other stuff and they haven't even earned it, And then also getting in the bedroom so soon. Like, can we just get to know each other before you lay down in the bedroom? Like, what's going on with that? Just saying. Y'all don't even know each other. That person may have something incurable. Y'all laying up with each other and stuff. That may get you pregnant. Next thing you know, you're going to have to put old buddy on child support. You don't even know his last name. You're like, oh, shoot, I got pregnant, but what's his name? Girl, I don't remember his name. So don't fall for the okie doke, I really am passionate about trying to help so many people transform their lives for the better and break karmic relationships, karmic cycles, and generational curses, because it's a real thing. And some of us don't even know what we're doing is causing harm to others and to ourselves. When you start going to vices and you start falling into these karmic relationships, it causes stagnation. It doesn't cause growth and healing. It causes pain and suffering and stagnation, in sometimes way more ways than one. But I guarantee, no matter what you've been through, there's somebody out there for you. There is. We're social creatures. We're supposed to socialize. We're supposed to connect. But you got to be careful who you connect to. All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, y'all. I'm sorry. We're on Leo now. But yeah, I just wanted to say that because it's a thing, y'all. It's a thing, and dating's hard because people are not focused. People are not focused. So much temptation. So much temptation. So be aware. Don't isolate. I'm preaching to the choir. But don't isolate. Put yourself out there because you never know. But use your discernment to know the difference and take your time. Do not rush into a relationship. Take your time. Get to know the person the best that you can. And just know love is a risk. But as soon as you see red flags, address them. And if they keep on, that's it. That's it. All right, y'all. I'm going to be quiet. Here we go. Frankie says, you're right. Gracias. You're welcome. De nada. Let's do it. Let's do it, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Your cards are jumpity. Mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. The person that Leo's currently connected to in love and romance. What is the current situation surrounding Leo and the person that Leo's connected to at this time? You know, I'm feeling like I need to pull the cards before I even get all the words out, because your cards are just literally like jumping. I feel like almost flying out of my hands. So we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The Three of Swords. The Temperance. And the Hermit underneath the deck. Clarifying the Hermit, we have the Knight of Wands. This is somebody that's really, really stressed because they've tried to move on. They've tried to let this go, but they're having a hard time. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy from this person too, like for sexual frustration for some of you. But I think what this person has done is they've kind of broken your heart in some type of way, possibly for some of you guys due to a third party. So you don't have the energy I'm getting to even deal with this person at this time. You're just trying to heal and move forward and get past whatever this is with this person. But this person would say in due time, they're going to come towards you. They just first have to like figure it all out, because you and them are at odds. Y'all must have had some kind of big fight that led to a divorce, a breakup, separation. Like I'm getting an argument. But with the Lovers here, it's like this person's having a hard time walking away. Like, I'm also noticing, remember I said earlier when I said like sexual energy, I'm getting like they're just drawn to you. Like they're just drawn to you. And they can't deny it. Like a moth to a flame. They don't know why though. This may be the first time this person may have had some type of deep love connection such as yours. No other relationship in the past may have been this deep for them. But it's almost like they're denying themselves of it because I don't know. I'm getting somebody just emotionally unstable, like a temper. Like I said, y'all for fighting or something. Yeah, they just don't want to deal with it. Eight of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting like somebody that's emotionally unstable. Like when they get in a mood, they just like, man, you know, I don't want to deal with it. Like, ugh. But they're saying in due time, they do plan to want to come. They just got to get their energy stabilized first or something like that. What is that about? What is this energy stabilized? Yeah. They have to work up the energy to want to offer you a new opportunity. Even though they know at the end of the day, you and them don't see eye to eye. This feels like a real like toxic relationship. I don't know what that's about, but it just, yeah, it just seems very toxic. I almost really want to say like this person can be abusive, but I don't know how some of you may perceive that. That can be mentally, emotionally, physically. As long as you're making them feel good, they're good. But once they break your heart, they don't want to deal with what you have to say. That kind of relationship. When they're good, things are good. But once you're triggered and you try to say, hey, I don't like when you do this, then it's like, you know what, you know, some mess like that. Yeah, it's all about lack of cooperation. You just want this person to like work with you like you always work with them. Like I noticed that you have this thing about you where you're like just exhausted. Like I feel like you have worked yourself to the bone to try to keep this going. Like this is your energy, the strength card. So this tells me, Leo, like you were somebody who really just got totally drained by this person. Because you felt like no matter what you said, no matter what you did, it was possibly never good enough. And it just drained you. And then eventually there's a possibility there was a third party involved. What's this Three of Swords related to, Spirit? Nine of Swords in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you don't trust this person. You think the worst. Like I'm getting a Leo say, this person has already shown me their ass. Like I can't trust them, Meka. Like I don't have no faith in this person being what I need them to be. They've kind of broke down even my self-esteem and confidence at this point. Like I'm trying to get myself back to the person I used to be, the mighty, mighty Leo that I am. But I can't even get there because of how much you really did love this person and they just kind of like ripped your heart out. Yeah, that's what yeah, Felicia agreed. She said, as long as it's going their way, it's all good. Control issues, correct. It feels very like a control thing. And I don't think it was necessarily control for you, Leo. It was just you needed this person to make you feel just as good as you were trying to make them feel. That's sad. All right, what is this person's intentions? It looks like they're going to wait it out before they offer you something. Yeah, right now they're just thinking about it. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about this relationship. But they're not feeling too confident to work on it right now. So it just feels like a stuck energy. They're just feeling stuck. They're just stuck. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it'll go left. I don't know if it'll go right. So that's what I have. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius and Libra. That's the main energies. But it can be anybody, of course. Leos. All right, we got Virgos next. Glad it resonated for y'all. Do we have any Virgos in the building? Virgo, happy Virgo season. Yeah, Lioness says he's always said he's never loved any other female but me. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo. Like this person may have never really had real deep love like they had with you, but yet they mishandle you. Like, that is true. And that's what I saw in the reading. All right, Virgo, let's do it. Nat, Nat. Hey. So, y'all, tomorrow when I go live, I'll be at my altar. As much as I love seeing you beautiful people on the camera, it's the lighting. It's just like, and then I have my contacts on, so it's like that bright light. It's a lot. And we've also been going through like a weather change deal down here in the South, where it's like bipolar weather. 1 minute it'll be hot, then it'll be cold and all that. So I still have this like sinus thing going on. So I really, all that light, oh my gosh. I pushed myself tonight, but I think I need a break from the lights. I think I need a break from the lights after tonight. So just FYI, heads up for those that'll be watching tomorrow. Let's do this, Virgo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current love situation surrounding Virgo and the person they're connected to in love and romance? We have the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, we have the Moon in the reverse. I think this person is starting to get a glimpse of reality of what it actually is and what it actually ain't. That you may actually be moving on from them. But there's still a glimmer of hope this person has. So they're not totally going to give up on you. They're just going to sit back and just kind of wait and see what you're going to say. I think this person's kind of waiting in vain, though. They kind of know it because they know that you may have communicated to this person like, you're not going to keep treating me like this, or you're not going to keep stressing me out, or you're not going to keep hurting me. Whatever you've communicated to this person has had a very emotional toll on you, heavy toll. And this person is aware of that, but yet they don't want to surrender to what is. It's like they get it, but they don't want to accept it. Ten of Swords in the reverse to the Knight of Wands kind of tells me as well that this person is someone that's trying their best to still move on, but yet, see underneath the deck, Death in reverse. You see what I'm saying? It's like contradictory. On the surface, it looks like I'm moving on, but really underneath, I'm hoping that Virgo is going to give me another chance. I'm hoping. Like, Virgo, are you still there? That's what this person will be hoping. All right. What is their true feelings? I'm not really getting much feelings for you though here. With the Ace of Wands in reverse to the Five of Pentacles. You know, that's the thing. They don't like the fact that you're not chasing them. They don't like the fact that you've just kind of left them where they are. They feel abandoned. They feel left out in the cold. They feel rejected by you. And it's taking too long for you to come and save them. Yeah, I don't want to lose you. Come save me, Virgo. Come save me. That's what this person would say. But they can't say that because they would look like a punk. They would look weak. So, this is them. They're creating their own misery because They don't want to accept that it's over. That's just what it is. There's no better way to say it. They don't want to, their fear of change is significant, but yet their lack of effort is significant as well. All right. I want to get to you again real quick, Virgo. What about Virgo? What does Virgo intend to do with this person? Keep your options open. Yeah. You're going to keep your options open because you feel like at the end of the day, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to go towards this person. Like, it would be ignoring your intuition, the call to move forward. It wouldn't be logical, you would say. It would be a bad choice. I'm getting you to think about this person sometimes, but it's not like you want to be with them. It's like you kind of just want to move on. Yeah. But it wasn't an easy choice. It was a very impulsive decision because of what they've done. It was like you had to take control of your life. Like you had to outweigh the pros and cons. Even to this day, I'm still feeling like there's a Virgo out there that still thinks about this person, but you don't necessarily want to be with. What is that? And I'm getting. You think about them like subconsciously. It's like, I wonder what they're up to. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Exactly what I'm saying. 8 of Swords. Like you're thinking about it. You think about it. Like this person, 8 of Swords. But it's no real action behind it. Yeah, you just stuck constantly thinking about this situation or replaying it or something. All right, any advice for Virgo moving forward with this? Temperance in reverse and the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. A lot of you guys don't want to be alone. And you're going to get tired of being alone. And some of you guys may go out there a little bit sooner than you're supposed to. So be careful with that. Because what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself probably wrapped up in situations that don't really lead to anything solid. So it's just another reminder to just kind of like work on the pain, the disappointment from this. Like don't try to leave one relationship to go to a next, something like that. That's for some of you. Some of you guys are just doing your thing, but others of you are starting to go out there a little bit sooner than you're actually ready, just to kind of be a distraction. And that's something you got to be careful doing. All right. Your person could be, I got a lot of, I got Sagittarius, I got Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a lot of air. I got Aries. I said Aries already. Yeah, that's about it for the most part. And Taurus. So yeah. Libra's next. Y'all still awake out there? Y'all gonna put me to sleep. Y'all gonna put me to sleep. Nat says 100% on that Virgo reading. Cool, cool. Any Libras? Connie's here. Connie's still here. That's what's up. Hey, Connie. Thank you for being patient for the Libra read. Can't see, my contacts are getting dry now. Azure, hey. Bree's still on and listening and watching Meka, okay. All right, y'all. Lisa's still here, obviously. I think Fred said he got real busy, so he had to step out. But thank you, Lisa, for hanging out with us and helping out with the chat. Hey, Mandy. All right, here we go, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Libra and the person that Libra is connected to in love and romance at this time? 3 of Wands. A lot of folks waiting these days. Lord. 4 of Wands. A lot of fire. And 8 of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, 4 of Pentacles. Hold that thought, y'all. I done dropped a card on the floor. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Now, was the 8 of Pentacles in the upright or the reverse? Y'all help me out. Was it 8 of Pentacles in the upright or the reverse? I can't remember. Was it in the reverse? Might have to rewind the tape to find out. Okay, I'm rewinding the tape now. Okay, you're right. It was in the upright. Okay, how to make sure so I don't mess up. There we go. And then again, we had the 4 of Pentacles underneath the deck. It's going to be a matter of time where this person is going to want to extend an offer to work on this. They can't let you go. They can't let go of the idea of you guys revisiting this. They're beginning to lose their patience. So that's why I said it'll be a matter of time. I'm getting a lot of like, and it feels like this is the message for everybody. That's why I'm taking my time, because I don't want it to seem like I'm giving you guys the same exact reading as every sign, but it's like the collective energy. It's like of a lot of people waiting to hear back from you guys or something. I promise you it's not me repeating the message. It's just the energy's coming through, and I'm pausing because I'm like, am I missing something? But I'm not. This person's getting tired of waiting on you. It's quite simple. I'm sorry, Libra. I'm just trying to make sure I give you the most accurate reading. Hold on a second. You know, I think with you, it's like your biggest fear is that this person is not going to change. As much as you want a relationship, you feel like it's not going to change. This person will not change. So you're trying to stand in your power to pull your energy back from this person. What am I getting here? Yeah. Like your thing is, if I go towards this person like you've done in the past, all it's going to lead to is injustice. It just won't be fair to me. I'll get the shorter end of the stick. It just won't be fair to me. So part of it is for you, Libra, if this is your story, you did want a relationship, you wanted a marriage, you wanted something solid, but you feel like based on this person's continuous behavior patterns of causing you a lot of injustice, why would you stay in something like that? Like, you know, you have the evidence, you have the proof. This person would say, you know, they're going to do whatever it takes, even if they have to manipulate the energy, manipulate how they move to get you to yield to their wants and desires. This is somebody that definitely still feels like you're their property of some sort. They don't want anybody else to have access to you. They also feel like if they can talk to you, maybe they can convince you to change your mind. Like this is somebody that doesn't really think things through correctly. Like they just are kind of a bit, how can I put it, like cocky or arrogant. Think they got it like that. Yeah, they're toxic. And the Devil card also just represents they're very addicted to you. Like they stay constantly thinking about you, thinking about this relationship, fantasizing about you. That's why they look at you as like possession. Like they can't shake you. They can't fathom the thought of someone else being with you. So that's why they also too want to extend an offer. It's going to be quite interesting. Let's see. What is this person's intentions in the near future? Yeah, the Lovers. Rekindle this relationship. Remember I said, yep, an apology. And that apology is filled with like flirting, you know, saying all the things to make you blush and fall back in love with them again. Just to get you out of your head. Anything else? Yeah, they look at you as the person, if they were to marry anybody, you would be it, Libra. And it's no gender in tarot, even though you're showing up as an empress, you could be an emperor, just somebody they look at as a soulmate, as their wife, their husband, no matter how reckless, because this is somebody very impulsive. That's why I said fire sign energy in the beginning of the reading. Aries, Leo, Sag. Also got Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Pisces. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Ooh, y'all. I bit off more than I can chew. You can probably see it in my eyes, how tired I'm getting. Get some water. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all hit the like button. Hey. Hey, Rachel. It's been forever, girl. What the heck, Rachel? Where you been, Rachel? Hold up. Rachel, where you been? Good to see you, Rachel. I hope all is well, boo. Rachel in the building. What you say, been about 40 days. Feel like about 40 years. Oh, that's right. You were in school. That's right. So you're studying. That's good. All right. Okay, guys. Scorpio is next. Sting, sting, sting. Where the Scorpios at? If you're just now joining the live, don't forget, we've already gone from Aries all the way to Libra. So just rewind the tape to catch your sign. And right now we're going to go to Scorpio. Okay, and we're live just like that. Sorry guys, my phone died in the middle of the live, but we're back. Can y'all hear and see me okay? Can y'all hear and see me okay? All right, because I had to plug my phone up, I'm going to adjust my phone a little bit closer. Y'all gonna be all up in my nostrils. Y'all gonna see all up in my nostrils now. So that way y'all can hear me okay. All right, here we go. So we got the phone on the charger, so we shouldn't have any more problems now. That was my bad. I told y'all, I think it was a couple of signs. Y'all was putting me half to sleep in the chat. So I didn't even pay attention when my phone was blinking that it was about to die. It's like, oops. I'm just talking away and bloop, the phone died. All right, y'all, let's continue the reading. We're going to do Scorpio now. Scorpio. Okay, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Scorpio and the person that Scorpio is connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the moon in the reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So what I'm getting is you're dealing with someone who definitely is possibly surrendering to the fact that they still have a lot of love for you. Yeah. I'm getting they're very upset at themselves that they ruined this relationship. Is that what this is? They're kind of mad at themselves. Yeah, they're mad more so because you're not being as generous to them anymore. They look at you as being selfish, not giving to them anymore, not supporting them anymore. But yeah, they're upset because they had they're now realizing, I think it's like too late, but they're now realizing your worth, your value. Does that make sense? It's almost like they didn't see it when you were around. I'm also getting they may have guarded their emotions, and now they see how much they do appreciate how you nurtured them and love them, and they, you know, are now starting to feel the love for you. But they know you're pissed. I think this is a combination of both you and them. You're pissed at them about the relationship, but they're pissed at themselves for ruining the relationship. I think part of the problem with this person is they're a page, you know. If this is your story, you may have found that this person just kind of showed up in the relationship, was having a good time, you know, taking it easy, all the while, like, you were serious. You were trying to be fair. You see how this person has, you were being very generous. You were having the ability to kind of like give this person the benefit of the doubt. But now all that you give into this person, now you're giving it to yourself, like I was saying, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and walking away. All that love, all that investment, all that you poured into this relationship, all that nurturing energy this person is talking about that you gave them, you're walking away. Yep. And you're not doing it with confidence. You're kind of doing it because the tower fell. There was some type of big epiphany that this person's draining your energy. I think when you met this person, you were very confident, very secure, very stable, had a lot of stuff going for yourself. And then being someone in such a low vibrational energy, it just kind of drained you and pulled you down to their low vibrational level. And of course, the roles could be reversed if you're a cross watcher. Tell me a little bit about this Page of Wands. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody that's tried to let you go, but they can't let you go. Because everything in their life has gone to crap ever since you've left. I'm getting more so in their stability sector, like I don't know if they don't have a place to stay, if they lost their job, if they're struggling financially. Yeah, like, ooh, a lot of bad stuff going on with the Tower. Yep. And it's like, that was also the moment where this person started to really start appreciating you more, because they start realizing they can't have the same type of lifestyle or experience when they're not with you. When they're with you, it's a whole different lifestyle. It's a whole different experience. So it's like they're realizing they lost something special. Something about this person kind of feels like a moocher or something. Let's see, what's this about? Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse coming out. And again, death. Okay. Yeah, it's like this person wants to come towards you, Scorpio. That's the truth. They intend to come forward, but they don't have the confidence to do it because they know they played themselves. I'm getting this person's friends, family, other people may have like really explained to this dude, like, or this girl, depending on who you're dealing with, what you had. Like, how you gonna fumble somebody like this? Yep. Roman says, yup, moocha. He asked me for a place to stay. I said no. He's a monster. All right, so let's ask this. What does this person plan to do next? Five of Pentacles. Suffer in silence. I told you. This person is... They intend to just kind of suffer in silence, but they're going to realize, like, it's going to be illuminated to this person, like, yeah, they screwed up. Like, I'm getting, seriously, like, I'm getting, like, homeless. I'm getting lost their job. Like, finances going down. And it's all, they're going to realize it's all the result of what they did to you. Is that what we're getting here? Yeah. It's all gonna be enlightened. Correct. Thank you, Spirit. Correct. They're gonna have this time alone to really think and be like, dang, all this stuff's happened to me because I made one bad choice. I played around on Scorpio. Yeah, I couldn't make a choice when I was with Scorpio. I should have made a choice when I was with Scorpio. That's what this person would say. So what about Scorpio? What does Scorpio intend to do? We have the Magician in reverse. And we have the Star. Why the Magician in reverse? Okay. You're going to fake it till you make it, Scorpio. I'm getting like you're still not totally healed from this. Like the wounds that this person has caused you has run so deep to the point where you're still on this healing journey. You know deep down, like you have to keep moving forward. You got to keep pressing forward. You can't let this person hold you back. You can't let the circumstances of what happened here be your detriment. But what you do know is that this person is somebody that you loved. And they betrayed you, they hurt you, and it's still a journey. You know, it's a healing journey. So I am seeing you intend to just kind of like pretend like you good. You know, only yourself and maybe a very selected few people in your tribe may know what you're really going through. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I have. Let me know if it resonates. You could be connecting to a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Libra, an Aries, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo. All right, we're gonna keep rolling. Next we have Sagittarius. Saggy-waggy. I think for a lot of you Scorpios, you would say it definitely does resonate. Deb says on point. All right, there you go. All right. Bree says, we up, Saggy. Y'all ready, Sagittarius? We got Kimberly here. We got Lovemore here. All right, Saggy, let's get right into it. If you're just now jumping on the live, guys, we've already done Aries all the way to Scorpio. So now let's get into Sagittarius. Let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Sagittarius and the person that Sagittarius is connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the Six of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in the reverse, and underneath the deck we have the Eight of Swords. Fear of acceptance, you know. It's like this person thinks a lot about the fact that this may be the end between you and them. But they don't want to accept that it's over. They want some type of attention because they're not wanting to let you totally go. It's like, don't go, Sagittarius, don't go. dealing with someone who doesn't want to take a lot of action towards you because they don't have much to offer. You're talking about somebody that is very confident, but they don't bring much to the table. They walk around with their chest out, their head held high, but they ain't got nothing going on. You know, they carry themselves like they're an empress or an emperor, but they really a page. You know what I'm saying? And you've taken a big blow to this person's confidence and ego. Because I feel like this is somebody that typically gets their way, or they typically get people to give them what they want. It's very hard for this person to accept no. See? When they went towards you, they just knew they had you. They knew, oh, if I do this, if I say that, Sagittarius going to drop them draws. Sagittarius going to do this, do that. They got me. But once you started moving different, all that changed. They start realizing like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Bear. So I'm getting you, Sagittarius. You're just focusing on your career, you know, your money, your stability. You're minding your own business over here. I don't even think you're really interested in accepting any kind of offer from this person because you feel like it's a faulty offer anyway. It's going to be some bull. You already know. I think you've got this person figured out. Some of you guys may put this person in a category as someone who is non-committal. Someone that just kind of likes to date around, get attention. And I think that's the off-putting thing that you see about this person. Is that they're inconsistent, or, you know, they may be very charming, or they may be very flirty. You know, there's no gender, but I'm just getting they're very good at getting people to like them. This is a well-liked person, like a Casanova, or, you know, a seductress, something like that. So yeah, I think for you, Sagittarius, what you do need to know is that this person will probably never take accountability for what they have done. They'll never own up to their mistakes or shortcomings. They definitely don't want to leave because deep down they feel like you are their empress. You're too valuable to let go. You know, it's like, I know I may not measure up to Sagittarius. I know I may not be the right match for Sagittarius, but Sagittarius is too valuable to me in my life to just kind of let go by the wayside. So I'm just kind of feeling kind of stuck right now to figure out how to convince Saggy, the Empress, to let me back. What does this person intend to do though? Let's see. Six of Pentacles, okay, that's a good start. And the Ace of Swords. They're gonna, they plan to like talk to you about being more fair. So if you do get a call, a text, or have a conversation, you may get this person say, you know, I know in the past I wasn't being fair to you. I wasn't being, you know, giving you what you deserved, blah, blah, blah. They may entice you with money or gifts. Yeah, they may tell you like, I'm sorry. I know I should have shown up for you sooner. I should have done this. I should have done that. It's just, I've been through a lot. You know, they're going to come with some sob stories so you can, you know, pull out your, you know, try to pull your empathy card. You know, just know, Sagittarius, I have nothing but good intentions for you. I really, you know, somebody lying when they start stuttering. I really wanted to show up sooner, but I had to make sure that, you know, I walked my pet fish and that I, you know, mopped my lawn. And so what had happened was, it's going to be some BS, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, come on now. It's like, you know, cue the violins. Yeah, and it's like you've been here before. You know, it's like, come on. So this is the thing. You guys know this person backwards and forwards, like a book. You probably seen this person pull this, you know, empathy card, like, oh, poor me. I've been through this. I've been through that. I use the pet fish thing, Mr. Bear, just as a joke to make you guys laugh. But you get what I'm saying. It's a bunch of BS. In other words, Sagittarius, don't believe the hype. It just seems like it's inflated, trying to pull at your heartstrings. So you can be like, okay, well, okay, I guess I'll give you another shot. But they're all over the place. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're all over the place, not knowing how to really fix this. So they're going to pull any kind of tactics, I will call it, to convince you that they're going to be better, but they're a dang on knight or a page. It's crazy work, man. No gender in tarot. What advice we got for Saggy? And then I got to go to Capricorn. The advice is don't hold on to the hope that this person's going to change. Star in the reverse of the, yeah, like this person has no navigation system to the top. They don't know how to make it to the top, to your level. Because you showing up as an empress. So you're way above, like you're light years above what this person is capable of doing. And you would only be settling and you would get yourself frustrated because they're forcing something to fit that they can't even match, basically. And they know it. See? Come on, Spirit. See the Hierophant in reverse? That's talking about unequally yoked. You guys are not meant to be together. It just doesn't match. It's like putting, you know, putting a newborn with a college student or something, you know? That's pretty much what you're saying. You're going to match them as a couple. Like the college student obviously has way more experience, been through a lot of wisdom. Newborn, just now getting started. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, your person is still learning how to life, still learning how to live, how to do things. So no. Of course, y'all got free will though, but I try to warn y'all, some of y'all still. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I got Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Virgo. That's it. That's it. That's what I got. It could be any sign, and if you're cross watcher, you know, the roles could be reversed. Hey, John, how you doing? All right. Capricorn. Cap in the corn. Where you at? You're welcome, Mr. Bear. You're welcome, Saggy Waggies. Hang in there, y'all. If these are your readings, these are just urgent messages that are coming out. Some of y'all been through these cycles. Others, are still all in the middle of it. So stay strong. You versus them. These karmics don't want to let folks go. Get my shirt right. I'm trying to make sure I wasn't an OnlyFans model today. Because the last video I had I was looking back at the video. I said, oh my gosh. It was multiple times. Y'all didn't tell me my top was cut so low. It was like stuff was about to pop out on camera. I'm like, dang, they're going to shut down my whole channel. Because you know, you get a nudity strike on YouTube and they'll shut your whole channel down. I was like, Lord, I was stripping. Give y'all a whole free striptease. Oh, OnlyFans. So I'm covered today. I'm delivered. I'm delivered. I'm covered. I'm clothed. I'm a nun today. I'm a nun today, y'all. I swear. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all didn't tell me what's going on. Y'all was trying to get a sneak peek. Y'all was hoping I would have had a nip slip like Janet Jackson. Y'all remember that? When she, you know, she staged that. Remember back in the early 2000s when she did that Super Bowl performance with Justin Timberlake, and she had that alleged nip slip. Girl, bye. You know you wanted your boobs out. You know you wanted your boobs out. You know it was a whole publicity stunt. Because even when you saw it, she had like a patch or something on, on this part right here. So I don't even know if I can say the word. But she had it right here. Because, you know, YouTube is so sensitive. You say certain words, they will flag your channel. But she had the patch. She had the two little patches right here. And it's like when that thing came off, she was like this. And then she slowly, y'all remember? I was like, girl, that is so fake. How you gonna go? And it's all exposed. And then, oh. she waited for like 5 minutes, I feel like. She was like, when I went back and saw it, because, you know, it was like, I don't know, I may have some young folks on here, but it was a whole controversy because the Janet Jackson fans were all upset because they swore up and down that it was a wardrobe malfunction. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Come on, man. All right, Capricorn, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just saying, it just came to my mind because I sure was having a Janet Jackson moment on the last live. Y'all was about to see, you about to have me naked by the end of this song. And then it was like, it came on right at that time. About to have you naked by the end of this song. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a child. I'm a whole child. Let me stop. I was like, come on. There's no way. It was Janae, no. Look, Janae, no. Janae, no. Hey, I'm going to have you naked by the end of this song. Oh my gosh. I said, if this is ain't stage, I'm sorry, y'all about to start crying laughing. I be laughing at myself. Ain't that cold-blooded? I be laughing at myself. I know new people on here like, what's wrong with her? I'm an Aquarius. That's what's wrong with me. I'm an Aquarius. Alienation. Woo! We up next. Hold off. Don't go to sleep, Aquarius. we doing Capricorn first. Okay, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Capricorn and the person that Capricorn is currently connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 6 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Temperance in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody that's definitely losing patience. They're tired of like waiting on communication or for a movement between you two. Like they feel like this relationship is very stagnant and not going anywhere right now. And they're not wanting to do anything about it, to be honest. It's too much to deal with. Like, they're like, this is too much. I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, they made a decision. Like, I'm not moving. Like, if Capricorn is not doing nothing, I ain't doing nothing. If Capricorn don't want to talk to me, well, I ain't talking to Capricorn. And you like, okay. I think you're also in a space where you're kind of wondering, like, why? Why isn't this person talking to me? You know? That would be the question you have as to maybe why you're kind of watching tarot readings, is you're trying to understand, like, what is this person's malfunction? Why are they holding back? After all you've done to support this relationship, support them. Why, like, do they not care what I've done for them? Yeah, to invest in a relationship that I thought was going to blossom and grow. Do they not care? Like, what the hell is wrong with them? That's what you would say. So it's not necessarily you thinking about doing something to be in a relationship. It's you reevaluating the whole circumstance or situation and saying, dang, after all I've done, like, why the heck? Or, you know, did I say something? Like, it's almost like replaying a lot of this in your head over and over and over again. Yep. Like, what was this relationship? Like, why did this person just walk away so easy or not chase? Like, what the hell? Like, all that I'm getting some of y'all cussing. I don't want to cuss because I want to keep my channel. Why the beep, 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 beep? Did I even waste my time with this food? Something like that. The longer this person is not getting any action from you, any effort, the more this person feels burdened, drained, hurt, alone. They look at you as being selfish. How dare you, Capricorn? How dare you not give to me anymore? How dare you? You were supposed to be there for me through thick and thin, through ups and downs. No matter how bad I treated you, you were always supposed to be there. The phone. It's right here. The beep. What's wrong with your person? What's wrong with your person, y'all? That's really irrational. Thank you. Something wrong with them, y'all. I'm sorry, but something is. What is this person's intentions? George Thomas said, stay out of my business. Knowledge 33 said, yep. Cap Queen says, that's how I feel. He's selfish and doesn't give. Correct. Stingy. MF. Yep. Intentions. Magician. They put to work their magic to get your attention. Now listen, 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 listen. Listen up. Listen up, Capricorn, Capricorn. Do you remember back when you were a kid and you had this boy or girl that you liked and you would do like really petty or silly things to try to get their attention? That would be your person. So they may try to, like, I don't know, DM you, accidentally like one of your pictures on your socials, accidentally pass by your job, accidentally ask friends, like just do something to make you just like what they want. They want a response of what you want. That gives them power. It gives them power the moment that you can make them feel important. Whether it's good or bad, if you make them feel important, mission accomplished. Gotcha, bitch. That's what they would say. Gotcha, bitch. Soon you'll be giving back to me. Stupid foolery. But that's what that's the time this person's on. I'm not even joking. Oh. But they don't necessarily, with the Four of Cups, they don't want a relationship. They just want to say, gotcha, bitch. I want to understand what's wrong with them. Let's ask that. Spirit, what's wrong with this person? Why are they treating Capricorn like this? This is a very toxic. Oh, because they're sad. Because they're depressed. Because they're miserable. Because their life is a piece of crap. They want you to feel like they do. You know, this is a classic case of projection. Because you made me feel, you know, like crap. I want to make you feel like crap. Yeah. Yep. The very thing that you want is a relationship, is someone to you just be a genuine, giving, supportive partner. You know, the normal stuff. That's what you want, Capricorn. This person wants payback. That's what it feels like. So be careful, beware of the karmic wheel. This is going to be a karmic lesson. If you let it, unless you set yourself free. What advice do you have for Capricorn to do, Spirit, when it comes to this person? We have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands. You know, the truth is, you know that this person is just trying to trigger you to get you to fight and argue and be on some stuff. So Spirit is saying, what's the point of wasting your breath or your energy to deal with somebody that's confrontational, such as this person? Childish. Exactly. Cap Queen says, cut the cord. Cut the cord, y'all, for real. Like, this is too much. Yeah. It's like somebody that doesn't want to do the hard things to make their life better. So it's just easier to make other people take care of them or do for them. And then once that's ripped away, that's when they have a problem with you, the person that was taking care of them, supporting them. Sound like a personal problem to me. Just saying. Could be Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. That's the main energy in Taurus. It can be you if you're a cross washer. You know, the roles could be reversed. So take it as it resonates. Next, we got Aqua Gang. Aquarius, where you at? Courtney says he's in a mental hospital right now. Seriously, you can make him feel any talking about it, and I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Cap Queen says, thank you for the Cappy read. You're welcome. All right. Janae is ready for the Aqua read. I am too. Let's see what tea we got today, Aquarius, because it's always something. It's always something. D. Scott. Woo. D. See, I told y'all I'm sick. D. Scott, what up? How you doing? Thank you, D. Scott, for your donation earlier. I really, really appreciate it. I did order some tarot cards. They actually should be in the mailbox because our friend has been donating to the channel, and I actually did order some. So I'll feature our new cards from the donors tomorrow. Bree Prince says, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the unhinged part of the live. It is time for Aquarius. No. I just be messing with Aquarius because Aquarius has a sarcastic side. We're very sarcastic sign, so I can joke and kid, and Aquarius won't be offended by it. They'll actually probably find it funny. But then you get to certain signs, and they will take offense to it, and I've seen it in the comments, and I've had to block them fools. But Aquarius gets it, you know. It's just having fun, you know, laugh, joke, be silly. Gotta smile sometimes, you know. All right, Aqualand. 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 What is Aqualand? Aqualand. It's away from this planet, I'll tell you that. Shoot. Because Earth is so ghetto, I'll tell you that. Aqualand. I like it. Y'all can tell I'm tired. I'm about to say Aqua. I was like, well, Aqualand, girl. Let's go ahead and finish this read. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Aquarius and the person that Aquarius is connected to in love and romance? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ew. Hold that thought. We have the Temperance in the reverse. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Underneath the Queen of Wands, we have the Lovers in the reverse. This person wants a new beginning with you, Aquarius, because they feel guilty for breaking your heart. This Queen of Wands energy, I believe, is you. They look at you as very confident, you know, very beautiful or handsome. You know, you're just a go-getter. You go for what you want. Some of you Aquarius could be intuitive, tarot reader like your girl. But it's something about your energy that is also kind of inspiring this person to really want to extend this new opportunity to you. But there's issues with this relationship with the Lovers in reverse. This tells me this is a past person with the Lovers in reverse. This person could have been running from this connection, pushing you away, even though they found you attractive, desirable, all that jazz, and it ended up breaking your heart. Thus breaking their heart in the end, because this person really does love you. They look at you as their soulmate, but they just didn't want to surrender to that. Why is that? Why they want to surrender? Because they overthought. This person is an overthinker. They couldn't make a choice. Yep. They were too stressed out. I told you, they were scared to surrender to this soulmate contract you guys had. This could have been like your twin flame or something or whatever. I'm just joking. You know how some folks don't believe in the twin flame journey? But I say in every lifetime you can have multiple soulmates. So I tell people when I get folks that say, well, I want to know about my soulmate. I'm like, which one? Because you can have multiple soulmates in a lifetime. Soulmates doesn't also doesn't necessarily mean healthy love connections. It can also be karmic in nature. All right, they all serve a purpose, in other words. So this person is serious, Aquarius, about rekindling things with you. Okay, they feel like if they don't act quick, they may lose you. You know, they kind of regret a lot of the stuff that been holding them back. I want to look at that a little bit more. What is this 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords energy as to why this person never extended no solid love offer when they had a chance with Aquarius? Why is that? Because they always thought that you would stick around, but that was kind of a bit being foolish, because Aquarius is not going to be sitting around waiting on folks to figure out what they want to do. You have a grace period, right? After the grace period, then you're going to get told you need to make a choice. And then after you still don't make a choice, then you may get ghosted. And then that's when folks try to say, well, Aquarius is cold-blooded. Aquarius, well, we warned you. You thought we was playing. We ain't playing. So they like, okay, Aquarius wasn't playing. Yeah, Aquarius was not playing. Like, it's right here. This person really thought that you were playing and bluffing. They thought that you were just talking. Whenever you would tell this person, listen, you need to get it together or I'm leaving, or you need to do this or I'm leaving, or you need to do that. And they was like, Aquarius, Aquarius is not going anywhere. Aquarius is going nowhere. Aquarius so sprung out on me. Aquarius is riding hard on that, is whipped, is hypnotized. You see what I'm saying? They thought you was just all up in it. Wrong sign, boo. Wrong sign. Wrong sign. Wrong sign. Wrong sign. You said close the door and lock it. And you can call me Casper the Ghost. You lost patience. It's right here. I'm getting also, like with the Temperance in reverse, like all seriousness aside, this person threw you, like they drained you. You started going crazy. Like this person's energy was transmuted onto you and you began to start losing your ish. Because you was like, wait a second, what the? So you said, bump it. I'm about to go out here and find somebody else. You know, either you actually went out there and left them and started dating, or you just said, forget this. I'm going to go find somebody else that can treat me better. And that's how you do that on that. Period. I'm just saying, that's how it goes. So at the end of the day, I really feel like what this person doesn't realize is that you were trying your best to give this person some grace. Because it's right here. Temperance to me tells me you gave this person ample amount of time to get their crap together, to the point where you began to lose patience. Like, I'm getting a lot of time. A lot of time. And then you got tired of being romantic and lovey-dovey, you know, and okay, fine, I'll let that slide. I'll let this slide. And now block. Block it, a block, 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 blockity, block, 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 block. Blockity, block, 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 block. And then you like, who else can get it? Look at this girl. Y'all like, who else? Who else? Aquarius is back, bitches. Who else? Who else want to get it? Got me messed up. Yeah. See, I understand the energy, Aquarius, and this is where folks got Aquarius messed up. You will give people that you love grace, but after a while, you're not going to be suffering too long. Like, no. You just like, forget this. I'm going somewhere else. Yeah. Even if you felt like this person was making a bad choice, you even knew this person was self-sabotaging, you were trying to really like get this person to like shake them up and realize like, hey, this is a great opportunity. This is like, you got it made, dude. You got it made, girl. Like, Aquarius, you're really a simple sign. You just want love. You really don't want much. You're not a materialistic, you know, you're just very cool. I don't know. Aquariuses are just real chill, down to earth. Like, you just want a homie. Like, what up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Like, what up? And this person want to be acting like they're your enemy. Man. Like, what's going on? So this is where we are. Didn't I say you want like a homie? I just said that, like a friend. So they regret that they weren't more of a friend. They regret that they didn't really work with you. That they didn't celebrate you. That they didn't come together with you when they had the chance. That's how they feel. It's kind of hitting this person that they waited too long. Yep. They waited too long to work on it. Correct. It's like, I'm on fire before the cards even come out. Right here. So let's ask this. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Aquarius? Yo, we got the moon in the reverse and we have the star in the reverse. You know, for a very long time, this person moved in a lot of fear, a lot of overthinking, a lot of pushing it away, not wanting to address this relationship. But now they intend to kind of like release those fears and allow themselves the opportunity to try their best to work on this. But it looks like with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 8 of Cups, I'm sorry, 9 of Cups, excuse me. What they're really primarily going to be focused on right now, to be honest, is how you're going to make them feel. Like, this is somebody saying, if I extend an offer to Aquarius, if Aquarius start chewing me out, starts calling me out or start revisiting the past or anything like that, I don't want to deal with it. But if Aquarius embraces me, love me, and kisses up all up on me and shows me all that lovey-dovey and make me feel happy again, that good aqua feeling like Aquarius was when we first got together, then, you know, maybe I'll give Aquarius a chance. And all the Aquarius is watching like, bro, you got Aquarius messed up right there. That's where you're going wrong right there. Flag on the play. Wrong sign. Again, wrong sign. You went wrong. This ain't the sign for all that. Like, no, we're not going to kiss your ass after you just done dragged Aquarius into the mud. Like, what you mean? Delusional. Delusional. Golly. See, if you do something like say, hey, I know you didn't call my line after you spent all this time not wanting to talk to me. Now you want to talk to me? See, if you come with that sharp tongue, you know how Aquarius can be real sharp with their tongue and their words. Oh boy. They're going to panic. Here it goes. They go back in that sword energy. Then they're going to panic. And then they're going to say, screw it. 8 of Cups. Something's going to hit them and say, you know what? Screw it. Aquarius. I have no words because I don't want to get my channel like taken down, but I really have like, y'all know I'm an Aries moon, so the words, I have some things I really want to say. It's like right here. I just want to say it and I can't say it. This some bull, man. This some bull. I mean, I don't know what else to say. This is crazy work. This is crazy. So you spent all this time trying to face your fears to come and talk to Aqua. But then if Aqua want to talk about the issue that caused the breakup or the disconnect, it's a problem. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. You're too difficult to deal with because we want to talk about the issues and fix the issues. Done, Aqua. Done. Y'all don't need no advice. Y'all already know what to do. Pisces is next. Pisces is next, y'all. Oh, I'm so tired of this energy, y'all. I just wanted to just disappear. Track shoes, baby. Track shoes. He'd already know. Track shoes gone. Some of y'all been gone. That's what I'm saying. Like this person has been silent all this time. Weeks, months, years for some of y'all. And why? Why now? And then you don't want to talk about it. You just thought, oh, Aquarius just magically forgot all the crap you did to, man, cut it. Block. Block. Block, baby. Block, block, block. Cut off game strong. Exactly. They just lingering and we long gone. Correct. And, you know, I'm going to just tell y'all, it's a mess. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, if this person hasn't reached out to you, like in the 3D, they can definitely be like looking at your socials, asking people about you, driving past your house, your job, you know, just they're trying to keep tabs on you because they're trying to wait for that right time to come to you when you pipe down. They're trying to wait till you pipe down so you don't have to talk to them about nothing. And that's Aquarius doesn't forget. We don't forget. All right, here we go. Like, nah, we not that sign, my guy. We not that sign, my girl. No. All right, here we go. I'm done, Aquarius. I'm done. Exactly. Yeah. Janae said was stalking her social media. Yeah. It's like, it's pathetic. That's what it is. It's weak. It's very weak. That's a turn off in itself. You're weak. You're a punk. All right, here we go. Pisces. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces is currently connected to in love and romance at this time? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Empress in the reverse. Clarifying the Empress in reverse, we have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like I've been in this energy with your person, Pisces, for quite some time as well. It's like the energy of someone that's kind of potentially giving up on this. You know, they're kind of saying, I don't know if I really want to deal with this anymore, because they have some type of insecurities within them. They don't feel confident to come towards you right now. So yeah, all this energy I'm getting is like someone saying they don't really want to make any forward movement towards you at this time. I guess the best way to describe it is, if you want to come forward to them and you want to make them feel better and stroke their ego, make them feel good, that's fine. This is someone that is very codependent, I'm getting. They live off of the energy of others. They live off the effort of others, what they do for them. It's almost like, for many of you Pisces, what I'm picking up is that you're starting to, begin to sort of realize that you're dealing with a relationship that was not really built on a solid foundation. It feels like one of which you were with someone who may have manipulated you, got in your head, brainwashed you in some type of way. And the more and more you dig deeper and you really reflect about this whole relationship, you're starting to see, I probably should have walked away a long time ago. Yeah. But you were fighting off the urge because you just wanted to make it work. This is like you saying, I even second guess my own intuition or judgment. It took me a while to make that choice. Yeah, it took me a while to walk away. Yeah. But it was because it's honestly, truly confusing being with someone like this. Now, here's the thing. And I even said this, Pisces, before I pulled the cards that I'm looking at right now, that this person in particular is someone who really needs your energy. Like, they feed off of how you make them feel. If you boost their, when you compliment them, when you say, man, I love it when you do that. Or, kissing up on them, loving up on them. Like, it just really strokes this person's ego and confidence in some type of way. And so when you're not doing that, there's a sense of heartbreak, betrayal, and they feel like the victim. Why, Pisces, are you not doing this to me anymore? You know, that's their sob story. So let's ask this. Let's ask this. What do they want from Pisces right now in this moment? They don't want to let you go. Yeah, they don't want to let you go. You know, with this High Priestess energy, even though you guys are silent right now and you're acting like you don't care, they remember like all the good times you guys shared. And that's what's kind of keeping them still a bit invested in this. But they're just not going to take any action. They just kind of want to see you show up in that nurturing, loving, kind, all of that. But you're silent. You're showing up as a High Priestess. Some of you guys could be tarot readers, spiritualists. You may have even warned this person of some things. They probably didn't believe you. Some stuff that you were probably telling this person about themselves that would happen or what have you. That's for some of you. The truth of the matter is, no matter what, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this definitely feels like a very deep karmic cycle between you two. That's what it feels like. A karmic cycle that both parties kind of hate went to crap, but for different reasons. I think you hate that you took so long to see the truth and begin to see clarity. You know, you hate that this person blocked your intuition, because some of you guys have very strong spiritual gifts or strong intuition. You know, you may be the type of person, Pisces, where no one can run a fast one on you. You can you can pick it out a mile away. But it was something about this person that you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, possibly because they were saying certain things, you know, and getting you in your head, blocking your intuition. It can be a multitude of things ultimately, but it doesn't matter. I think you're starting to understand what to do. What advice do we have for Pisces here? Tower and the Hierophant in reverse. If you don't see it now, you'll potentially see that this may not work, okay? With the Hierophant in reverse, that's like it's unequally yoked card. And the reason why is because of the Five of Pentacles. And I think it's because somebody may ghost the other person or abandon or feel neglected by the other person. I'm getting like a ghosting energy. I don't know why. And I think somebody's ghosting because they may feel neglected. I think it's you, Pisces. You may decide to leave this person because you feel like you're not really getting much benefit out of this. There's not much invested by this person to you or the relationship other than you giving. Anything else? Yeah. It may end up in a divorce, a breakup, something like that. Your person could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of air for sure. So, yeah, that's what I got. Let me know if it resonates, y'all. All right, I think that's pretty much all the messages that I have for tonight. If you are new here, welcome. Again, don't forget to like the video, show your girl some love. Don't forget that I do offer personal readings. To book a personal reading with me, you're going to have to visit my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. And if you're interested in being in the running for a free personal tarot reading giveaway, visit my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, and then under the tab that says giveaway, go ahead and complete that form. You do have to be subscribed to my channel to be in the running for that free giveaway, but it's a free giveaway. So you never know unless you know, submit an entry. Thank you all so much for your kind words. Thank you all so much for the love and support. Again, I can't thank you all enough, but your girl needs to get some rest. So I'm going to head out right now, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for our next reading. Take care, everybody.